Chapter 1. Twin verses. All mental phenomena have mind as their forerunner. They have mind as their chief. They are mind-made. If one speaks or acts with evil intention, suffering will follow, just as the wheels of a cart follow the oxen that pull it along. All mental phenomena have mind as their forerunner. They have mind as their chief. They are mind-made. If one speaks or acts with pure intentions, happiness will follow, like a shadow that never leaves one side. He abused me, he beat me, he defeated me, he robbed me. Those who dwell on such thoughts will never become free from hatred. He abused me, he beat me, he defeated me, he robbed me. Those who do not dwell on such thoughts will truly become free from hatred. Returning hatred with hatred will never bring hatred to an end in this world. Only by replacing hatred with love will hatred come to an end. This is an ancient and eternal law. People do not understand that quarrelsome behavior leads only to self-destruction. For those who realize this, quarrels quickly come to an end. Just as a strong wind uproots a weak tree, so whoever lives strictly for pleasure, who exercises no restraint over the senses, who eats to excess, who is lazy, who is inactive, such a one is easily overpowered by Mara, the tempter, the evil one. Just as the wind cannot blow away a rocky mountain, so whoever does not live strictly for pleasure, who exercises restraint over the senses, who does not eat to excess, who is full of faith, who disciplines the will, such a one is not overpowered by Mara. The one may put the saffron-colored robe if one has not removed impurities from the mind. If one is lacking in self-discipline and truthfulness, then such a one is not worthy of wearing the saffron-colored robe. Whoever has purified the mind, who is firmly established in moral behavior, who possesses self-discipline and truthfulness, that one is indeed worthy of wearing the saffron-colored robe. Those who imagine trivial things to be important, or important things to be trivial, are blinded by such wrong views and will never realize what is truly essential to living the holy life. Those who have correctly understood what is trivial and what is important are not blinded by wrong views and have realized what is truly essential to living the holy life. Just as rain seeps through an ill-thatched roof, so does lust seep through an ill-trained mind. Just as rain cannot seep through a well-thatched roof, so can lust not seep through a well-trained mind. Perceiving the results of past wrong actions, those who have done evil suffer. Those who have done evil are afflicted indeed. They suffer here and now, even after death they suffer. They suffer in both places. Perceiving the results of past wholesome actions, those who have done good deeds rejoice. They rejoice exceedingly indeed. They rejoice here and now, even after death they rejoice. They rejoice in both places. Those who have done evil suffer here and now, even after death they suffer. The evildoers suffer in both places, realizing the results of the wrong they have done. The evildoers suffer, and still more suffering awaits them in the next life. Those who have done good are happy here and now, even after death they are happy. Those who have done good are happy in both places, realizing the results of the good they have done. They are happy, and still more happiness awaits them in the next life. The one may be well versed in the scriptures and be able to recite them from beginning to end. If one does not put into practice their teachings, then such a heedless one may be likened to a coward who counts someone else's cattle. That one will gain none of the benefits of living the holy life. The one may know little of the scriptures, if one nonetheless puts into practice the teachings, forsaking lust, hatred, and false views, truly knowing with the disciplined mind, clinging to nothing either in this life or the next, then that one will surely gain the benefits of living the holy life.
Chapter 2, Vigilance. Vigilance is the way to the deathless. Those who lack vigilance cannot escape death. Those who are vigilant will go beyond death. Those who are not vigilant are as if already dead. The wise fully understand this. They rejoice in being vigilant and find delight in the wisdom of the noble ones. Meditating earnestly and striving for Nibbana, the wise attain the highest joy and freedom. If one is energetic, mindful, and pure in thought, word, and deed, and if one does everything with care and consideration, restraining the senses and earning a living in accordance with the Dhamma, then the fame and fortune of such a one will steadily increase. Through diligence, mindful as discipline with regard to the moral precepts, control of the senses. Let those who are wise make an island of themselves which no flood can overwhelm. The immature lose their vigilance, but the wise guard it as their greatest treasure. Therefore, do not be negligent, do not become addicted to sensory pleasures. Those who meditate earnestly attain the highest happiness. Overcoming negligence through mindfulness, the wise climb beyond suffering to the peaks of wisdom. They look upon the suffering multitude as one. Standing on a mountaintop, looks upon the plains below. Diligent among those who are negligent, awake among those who slumber. The wise advance like a racehorse, leaving others behind. It was through earnest effort that Maga became Saka. Lord of the gods, the diligent are always respected. The negligent never. A bhikkhu takes delight in vigilance, and who sees danger in negligence and advances like a fire, burning all fetters, great and small. A bhikkhu takes delight in vigilance, and who sees danger in negligence cannot fall away. He is indeed nearing Nibbana. Chapter 3, The Mind. The mind is excitable and unsteady. It is difficult to control and difficult to restrain. As an archer aims an arrow, the wise straighten their restless thoughts. As a fish thrashes about in agony when it is taken out of the water and thrown onto dry ground. The mind taken out of the world of sense pleasures to escape the grip of Mada trembles all over. The mind is difficult to train. It goes where it likes and does what it wants. It is good to tame the mind, for a well-trained mind brings happiness. The mind is very difficult to perceive. It is both delicate and extremely subtle. It goes where it wants and settles where it wants. The wise should guard their minds, for a guarded mind brings happiness. The mind wanders far and moves about alone. It is formless, it lies in the cave. Those who control their mind will be free from the bonds of Mada. For those whose minds are unsteady, who are ignorant of the Dhamma, and whose faith is wavering, their wisdom will never grow. They are wise whose thoughts are steady and minds serene, whose minds are not affected by lust and hatred, and who have abandoned both good and evil. They are awake and free from fear.
Remember that this body's like a fragile clay pot. Make your mind a fortress and conquer Mada with the weapon of value, useless as a rotten law. More than those who hate you, more than all your enemies. An undisciplined mind does greater harm. More than your mother, more than your father, more than all your family. A well-disciplined mind does greater good.
Chapter 4, Flowers. Who will conquer this earth, this realm of Yama, and this world, along with the world of the gods? As a garland maker chooses the right flowers, choose the well-taught path of the Dhamma, and go beyond the realms of death and of the gods. A disciple in training will conquer this earth, this realm of Yama, this world, along with the world of the gods. As a garland maker chooses the right flowers, such a disciple will choose the well-taught path of the Dhamma and go beyond the realms of death and of the gods. One who remembers that this body is as impermanent as froth, as insubstantial as a mirage, will break the flower-tipped arrows of Mara and pass beyond the sight of the King of Death.
Like those who spend their lives gathering flowers, those whose minds are attached to sense pleasures, are swept away by death, just as a flood sweeps away a sleeping village. Like those who spend their lives gathering flowers, those whose minds are attached to sense pleasures, whose desires are insatiable, are swept away by death.
As a bee drinks nectar and then flies away without harming the flower, so should a bhikkhu wander through a village. Do not give your attention to what others do or fail to do, whether they are doing what is right or what is wrong. Rather, give your attention to what you do or fail to do, whether you are doing what is right or what is wrong. Just as a lovely flower, full of color but lacking in fragrance, cannot give anyone the benefit of its scent, the well-spoken words of the Buddha are of no benefit to those who do not put the Dhamma into practice. Just as a lovely flower, full of both color and fragrance, will give the benefit of its scent to all, the well-spoken words of the Buddha will benefit those who put the Dhamma into practice. Just as many garlands can be made from a heap of flowers, many good deeds can be done in this life. The scent of flowers cannot travel against the wind, nor can the scent of sandalwood or rhododendron or jasmine, but the fragrance of those who do good spreads everywhere. Neither the scent of sandalwood nor rhododendron, neither the scent of lotus nor jasmine can come near the fragrance of those who do good. Faint is the scent of sandalwood and rhododendron, but the fragrance of those who do good rises high, even to the abode of the gods. Mara cannot find the path taken by those who are endowed with virtue, who live mindfully and who have been freed from moral defilements by right knowledge. A true follower of the Buddha shines among blind mortals, as the fragrant lotus growing in the garbage by the roadside brings joy to all who pass by. 5. The immature. Long is the night to those who cannot sleep. Long is the road to the weary. Long is the cycle of birth and death to those who do not know the Dhamma. If, as you travel through life, you do not find another whose understanding of the Dhamma is either equal to or greater than your own, walk on alone. One cannot advance by associating with those lacking wisdom. The immature think, these children are mine, this wealth is mine.
They cannot even call themselves their own, much less their children or wealth. The immature who know they are immature have a little wisdom, but the immature who look on themselves as wise are utterly foolish. Those who are immature cannot understand the Dhamma, even if they spend their whole life with the wise. How can a spoon know the taste of soup? If the mature spend even a short time with the wise, they will understand the Dhamma. Just as the tongue knows the taste of soup, the immature are their own enemies, doing selfish deeds which will bring them sorrow. That deed is poorly done if one feels remorse for having done it, and if it brings suffering in its wake. But good is that deed which brings no remorse, only happiness in its wake. As long as the evil deed does not bear fruit, the immature think it is sweet like honey. But when the evil deed ripens, they suffer. Even if the immature fast month after month, taking food sparingly with only the tip of a blade of grass, they are not worth the 16th part of those who truly understand the Dhamma. As fresh milk needs time to curdle, an evil deed needs time to bear its fruit. It follows the immature, eventually burning them like fire smoldering under the ashes. Even if they pick up a little knowledge, the immature misuse it and break their heads instead of benefiting from it. The immature bhikkhus desire praise for qualities they do not have, preeminence among fellow monks, authority in the monasteries, and veneration from those not related to them. Listen, monks and householders, I can do this, I can do that, I am right, and you are wrong, obey me. Fools, thinking thus, only increase their desires and pride. One path leads to worldly gain and pleasure, another to Nibbana. Fully realizing this, do not, O disciples of the Buddha, take delight in worldly gain and honor, but devote yourselves instead to solitude, detachment, and the realization of Nibbana.
Chapter 6: The Wise. If you find someone wise who can steer you away from the wrong path, follow that person as you would one who can reveal hidden treasures. Only good can come from following such a person. Those who are wise should admonish others. They should give advice to others, and they should prevent others from doing what is wrong. Ones such as these are held dear by the good. They are disliked only by the bad. Make friends with those who are good and worthy, not with those who are bad and low. Those who imbibe the Dhamma live in joy with a serene mind. 81. The wise take delight in the Dhamma expounded by the noble ones, as irrigators channel water where they want. As archers make their arrows straight, as carpenters fashion timber, the wise shape their minds. As a solid rock cannot be moved by the wind, the wise are not shaken by praise or blame. When the wise listen to the words of the Dhamma, their minds become calm and clear, like the waters of a still lake. Those who are virtuous surrender, or they do not engage in idle chatter, nor do they hanker for sense pleasures. They are the same in good fortune and in bad. If one desires neither children, nor wealth, nor power, nor success by unfair means, either for one's own sake or for the sake of others, know such a one to be good, wise, and virtuous. Wise and virtuous. Wise and virtuous. Wise and virtuous. Few are those who reach the other shore.
Most people keep running up and down the shore, but those who follow the Dhamma when it has been well taught will reach the other shore. Hard to reach, beyond the power of death. Those who are wise, leaving craving behind and having Nibbana as their goal, should abandon evil ways and cultivate pure good ones. They should seek delight in solitude, detachment, and Nibbana, which an ordinary person finds so difficult to enjoy. They should also abandon sense pleasures and, clinging to nothing, should cleanse themselves of all impurities of the mind. Those whose minds are well trained in the 7 factors of enlightenment, and who have rid themselves of all clinging, rejoice in having abandoned cravings. Such ones, who have eradicated all moral intoxicants, have attained Nibbana, even in this world.
Chapter 7. They are ahead. They have completed their journey. They are freed from sorrow and from all else. The bonds of life have fallen from them, and the fever of passions no longer exists in them. The thoughtful strive diligently. They take no delight in home life, but forsake home after home as swans leave the lake. Arahats accumulate nothing. When taking food, they reflect over it with full understanding of its nature. Their sole goal is liberation, which is void and signless. Like the flight of birds in the sky, their path cannot be traced. Arahats are free from cankers. They are not attached to food. Their sole goal is liberation, which is void and signless, like the flight of birds in the sky. Their path cannot be traced. Even the gods cherish such steadfast ones, whose sense faculties are calm, like horses well trained by charioteers, and who are free from pride and cankers. Like the earth, Arahats are patient and cannot be provoked to respond in anger. They stand firm and steady, like a column. They are serene and pure, like a lake without mud. They are free from the cycle of birth and death. Wisdom has stilled their minds, and their thoughts, words, and deeds are filled with peace. Truly knowing the Dhamma, they are free from moral defilements and are unperturbed by the ups and downs of life. Those who are not credulous, who have realized the unconditioned, who have cut off the links of the round of rebirths, who have destroyed all consequences of good and bad deeds, who have discarded all craving, are indeed the noblest of all. They make holy wherever they dwell, in a village or a forest, in a valley or on a hill, with their senses at peace and their minds full of joy. They take delight in secluded forests, where worldlings are loath to go. Chapter 8. Thousands. Better than a speech of 1,000 words that are senseless and unconnected with the realization of Nibbana is one thoughtful word that brings peace to the mind. Better than a poem of 1,000 verses that are senseless and unconnected with the realization of Nibbana is one thoughtful line of verse that brings peace to the mind. Better than the recitation of 100 verses that are senseless and unconnected with the realization of Nibbana is one word of the Dhamma that brings peace to the mind. One who conquers oneself is greater than another. who conquers 1,000 times 1,000 men on the battlefield. It is better to be victorious over yourself than to conquer others. When you attain victory over yourself, neither the gods nor Mata can turn it into defeat. Better than performing 1,000 rituals month after month for 100 years is paying homage, even if only for a moment, to one living in wisdom. Better than tending the sacrificial fire in the forest for 100 years is paying homage, even if only for a moment, to one living in wisdom. Making gifts and sacrificial offerings, great and small, for a whole year to earn merit is not worth a quarter of the honor paid to the noble ones who walk the right path, to those who respect and honor the wise and follow them. 4 gifts will come in increasing measure: health, happiness, beauty, and long life. Better than living for 100 years with those who are immoral and who have no control over their senses is one day living with those who are virtuous and who cultivate calm abiding and insight meditation. Better than living for 100 years with those who are ignorant and who have no control over their senses is one day living with those who are wise and who cultivate calm abiding and insight meditation. Better than living for 100 years with those who are idle and inactive is one day living with those who make zealous and strenuous effort. Better than living for 100 years with those who do not perceive the arising and dissolution of the 5 aggregates is one day living with those who perceive the arising and dissolution of the 5 aggregates. Better than living for 100 years with those who do not perceive the deathless state is one day living with those who perceive the deathless state. Better than living for 100 years with those who do not comprehend the noble Dhamma is one day living with those who comprehend the noble Dhamma.
Chapter 9. Evil. Hasten to do good. Restrain your mind from evil. For the mind of one who is slow in doing good tends to take delight in doing evil. If you do what is evil, do not repeat it or take pleasure in making it a habit. An evil habit will cause nothing but suffering. If you do what is good, keep repeating it and take pleasure in making it a habit. A good habit will cause nothing but joy.
Even though those who are evil may still find happiness, as long as they do not reap what they have sown. When they do, sorrow overcomes them. Even though those who are good may still encounter suffering, as long as they do not reap what they have sown. When they do, joy overcomes them. No one should think lightly of evil, imagining sorrow will not come to me. Little by little, a person will be filled with evil, as a pot is filled by drops of water. No one should think lightly of good, imagining joy will not come to me. Little by little, a person will be filled with merit, as a pot is filled by drops of water. As a rich merchant traveling alone avoids dangerous roads, as one who loves life avoids poison, let everyone avoid evil deeds. If you have no wound on your hand, you can touch poison without being harmed. No harm comes to those who do no harm. If you harm a person who should not be harmed, one who is pure and free from moral defilements, you harm yourself, as dust thrown against the wind comes back to the thrower. Some are born again as human beings. Those caught in evil ways go to a state of intense suffering. Those who have done good go to a state of joy. But those who are free from moral intoxicants realize Nibbana, not in the sky, nor in the middle of the ocean, nor in mountain canyons, nor anywhere else in the world. Is there a place where one can escape from the consequences of one's evil deeds? Not in the sky, nor in
Chapter 10. Punishment. Everyone fears punishment. Everyone fears death just as you do. Therefore, do not kill or cause to kill. Everyone fears punishment. Everyone loves life just as you do. Therefore, do not kill or cause to kill. If, hoping to be had, you strike at others who are also seeking happiness, you will be happy neither here nor hereafter. If, hoping to be had, you do not strike at others who are also seeking happiness, you will be happy here and hereafter. Speak quietly to everyone, and they too will be gentle in their speech. Harsh words hurt and come back to the speaker. If you can keep your mind calm and quiet like a broken gong which is no longer resonant, you are sure to realize Nibbana, leaving all harsh speech behind you. As with a staff, a cowherd drives cattle to fresh pastures, so also old age and death drive the life of all beings while they are performing evil deeds. The immature do not know what is in store for them. They will suffer for their evil deeds like one who is burned by fire. If one harms those who are innocent and who should not be harmed, suffering will come in one of these 10 ways. They may suffer severe pain or poverty or injury to the body, or serious illness or insanity, or misfortunes or wrongful or serious accusations, or loss of relatives, or loss of wealth, or the burning down of their house by fire or lightning. And after death, they will be reborn in a place of continuous suffering. Not by going about naked, nor by having matted hair, nor by smearing oneself with mud, nor by fasting, nor by sleeping on the ground, nor by covering oneself with dust, nor by sitting motionless. No amount of penance can purify a person who has not overcome doubt. But those whose mind is serene, who are free from moral defilements, who have their senses controlled, who are established in path insight, who are perfectly pure, and who have laid aside violence towards all beings, these are true Brahmanas, true ascetics, true monks, even if they wear fine clothes. It is rare to find in this world those who, out of a sense of shame, refrain from doing evil, and who have trained their minds as a well-trained horse needs no whip. A well-trained mind needs no prodding to be good. Like a well-trained horse, touched by the whip, be diligent and zealous through confidence, virtue, effort, concentration, and investigation of the truth. Be endowed with knowledge and firm in the practice of morality. With mindfulness, leave this great misery behind. As irrigators channel water where they want, as archers make their arrows straight, as carpenters fashion timber, the wise shape their minds.
Chapter 11. Old Age. Why is there laughter? Why merriment? When this world is on fire, when you are living in darkness, why do you not look for light? Behold this lovely body, this mass of sores supported by bones, subject to illness, highly thought of indeed. This body is neither permanent nor enduring. Quite worn out is this body, a nest for disease, subject to decay. This putrid body will eventually disintegrate. Life indeed ends with death. What pleasure can there be for those who see that their white bones will be cast away like gourds in the autumn? Around the bones is built a house, plastered with flesh and blood, in which dwell pride and scorn, old age and death. Even the ornament, a chariot of a king, loses its glitter in the course of time. So too, the body loses its health and strength, but the Dhamma of the righteous does not grow old with the passage of time. Thus do the righteous reveal it to those ready to listen. A man who does not learn from life grows old like an ox. His body grows, but not his wisdom. I have gone through many realms of birth and death, seeking, but not finding
reminding the builder of this house, sorrowful indeed is birth and death again and again. But now I have seen you, O house builder. You shall not build this house for me again. Its rafters are broken, its ridge pole is shattered. My mind has reached the unconditioned. The end of craving has been attained. Those who have not practiced spiritual disciplines, who have not acquired wealth in their youth, pine away like old heroes in the lake without fish. Those who have not practiced spiritual disciplines, who have not acquired wealth in their youth, lie like worn out bows, sighing over the past.
Chapter 12. If you hold yourself dear, guard yourself diligently. Keep vigil against evil during one of the 3 watches of the night. One should first learn for oneself what is right. Then only should one teach others. By wisely following this course of action, one will be beyond reproach. One should also do what one instructs others to do. Before trying to train others, one should first train oneself. It is difficult to learn to train oneself. You alone are your own refuge. Who else could be? With yourself thoroughly controlled, you gain a refuge very difficult to find. The evil done by oneself, arising in oneself and caused by oneself, crushes those who lack wisdom, as a diamond crushes the rock from which it was formed. As a vine overpowers a tree, suffering overpowers those who do evil, trapping them in a situation that only their enemies would wish them to be in. It is easy to do things that are bad and unbeneficial to oneself, but it is extremely difficult indeed to do things that are beneficial and good. Foolish people who scoff at the teachings of the wise, the noble and the good, and who follow false doctrines instead, bring about their own destruction like the bamboo tree which dies after bearing fruit. By oneself is evil done. By oneself is one defiled. By oneself is evil not done. By oneself is one purified. Everyone has the choice to be pure or impure. No one can purify another. Do not neglect your own duty for another. However great, know your own duty and perform it.
Chapter 13. The World. Do not pursue sense pleasures. Do not be heedless. Do not believe false doctrines. Do not prolong the world. Do not be heedless in standing at the door for alms. Scrupulously observe this practice. One who observes proper practice lives happily both in this world and the next. Observe proper practice. Do not observe improper practice. One who observes proper practice lives happily both in this world and the next. Look on the world of aggregates as a bubble. Look on it as a mirage. Then the king of death will not find you. Is it not like a painted royal chariot? The immature are immersed in this world of aggregates, but the wise are not attached to it. When those who were formerly heedless become mindful, they give light to the world, like the full moon breaking free from behind the clouds. When their good deeds overwhelm the bad ones that they have done, they give light to the world, like the moon breaking free from behind the clouds. The people of this world are blind in this world.
Only a few can see clearly with insight. Just as only a few birds are able to free themselves from a net, only a few find their way to the world of the gods in Nibbana. Swans fly on the path of the sun. Those with psychic powers fly through space. The wise are led away from this world after conquering Mata and his train. Those who transgress the central law of life, who speak falsely or scoff at the life to come, are capable of any evil. Misers do not go to the celestial realms. Fools do not praise generosity. The wise rejoice in generosity and so gain happiness in the life to come. Better than ruling this world, better than going to the realm of the gods, better than being lord of all the worlds is one step taken on the path to Nibbana.
Chapter 14. The Awakened One. All moral defilements have been completely conquered in the Awakened One. No further moral defilements can arise in him in this world. By what track can you lead the Buddha, the Awakened One, whose wisdom is infinite, into your trap? The Buddha, the Awakened One, whose wisdom is infinite, who is free from the net of desires and the pollution of moral defilements and from all conditioning. By what track can you lead him into your trap? The wise who are established in meditation take delight in the peace of liberation from sensory pleasures and moral defilements. Such wise and mindful ones, who truly understand the Four Noble Truths, are cherished even by the gods. It is hard to obtain human birth. Harder is the life of mortals. Harder still to get the opportunity to hear the true Dhamma. Rare is the appearance of a Buddha. Avoid all evil, cultivate the good, purify your mind. This sums up the teaching of the Buddhas. Cultivate patience and forbearance and attain Nibbana, the highest goal of life according to the Awakened Ones. A spiritual aspirant does not harm others. One who harms others is not a true spiritual aspirant. One should neither find fault with others nor injure them. Rather, one should live in accordance with the fundamental moral code. One should be moderate in eating, sleeping, should dwell in a secluded place, and should devote oneself to higher concentration. This sums up the teaching of the Buddhas. Even a shower of gold cannot quench sense desire. Sense desire gives little pleasure and is fraught with evil consequences. Knowing this, the true disciples of the fully enlightened one find no delight even in celestial pleasures, but instead rejoice in the cessation of craving. Driven by fear, people run for safety to mountains and forests, to sacred spots and shrines. But none of these is a safe refuge. None is the highest refuge, because they cannot free one from suffering. Take refuge in the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, and with full insight you will grasp the Four Noble Truths. Suffering, the cause of suffering, the end of suffering, and the noble eightfold path that takes you beyond suffering. This, indeed, is a safe refuge, the highest refuge. Having come to this refuge, one is liberated from all suffering. One like the Buddha is hard to find. Such a one is not born everywhere. Wherever those established in wisdom are born, the community flourishes. Blessed is the birth of the Buddha. Blessed is the teaching of the Dhamma. Blessed is the Sangha, where all live in harmony. When one pays homage to those who are worthy of homage, to the Buddha and his disciples, who have overcome obstacles and have rid themselves of sorrow and lamentation, the merit gained by such a person cannot be measured by anyone. This much, or that much. Chapter 15. Happiness. Happily do we live, indeed, not hating anyone among those who hate. Among those who hate, we live without hating anyone. Happily do we live, indeed, never falling sick among those who are sick. We live without disease even among those who are ill. Happily do we live, indeed, never yearning for sense pleasures among those who yearn for them. We live without yearning even among those who yearn. Happily do we live, indeed, free from impurities. We live in happiness, like the gods of the radiant realm. Conquest breeds hatred, for the conquered live in sorrow. Those who are peaceful live happily, having renounced both conquest and defeat. There is no fire like lust, no vice like hatred, no sorrow like the burden of the aggregates, no happiness higher than the peace of Nibbana. No disease is worse than hunger, no suffering is worse than attachment to compound things. Those who are wise, knowing these things as they really are, realize Nibbana, the highest happiness. Health is the greatest gift, contentment is the greatest wealth. The trustworthy are the best kinsmen. Nibbana is the greatest happiness. Having tasted solitude and the peace of Nibbana, those who drink in the joy of the essence of the Dhamma become free from fear and evil. It is good to see the noble ones. It is always a pleasure to be in their company. It is also always a pleasure not to be in the company of the immature. Those who associate with the immature grieve for a long time. Keeping company with the immature is always painful. It is like going on a long journey with an enemy. The company of the wise is joyful, like being reunited with one's relatives. Therefore, one should associate with the wise, who are virtuous, dutiful, noble, learned, and steadfast. Keep company with them as the moon moves among the stars.
Chapter 16. Pleasures. Do not run after sense pleasures and neglect the practice of meditation. If you forsake the practice of morality, concentration, and insight, and get caught up in the pleasures of the world, you will come to envy those who put meditation first. Seeing those whom you hold dear brings pleasure, while not seeing them brings pain. Seeing those whom you do not hold dear brings pain, while not seeing them brings pleasure. Therefore, associate with neither, and go beyond both pleasure and pain. Therefore, do not get selfishly attached to anyone or anything, for separation from whomever or whatever you hold dear will bring you pain. There are no bonds for those who hold no person or thing dear or not dear. Endearment brings grief, endearment brings fear. For those who are free from endearment, there is neither grief nor fear. Affection brings grief, affection brings fear. For those who are free from affection, there is neither grief nor fear. Selfish attachment brings grief, selfish attachment brings fear. For those who are free from selfish attachment, there is neither grief nor fear. Lust brings grief, lust brings fear. For those who are free from lust, there is neither grief nor fear. Craving brings grief, craving brings fear. For those who are free from craving, there is neither grief nor fear. Those who are endowed with virtue and insight, who are established in the Dhamma, who have realized the truths and who fulfill their own duties, win the respect of all the world. Those who have developed a desire to know the unconditioned, whose minds are thrilled with a desire to reach that state, and who are no longer attached to the sensory world, are known as those who are headed upstream. As your family, friends, and well-wishers receive you with joy,
when you return home from a long journey. So will your good deeds receive you when you go from this life to the next,
where they will be waiting for you with joy, like your kinsmen.
Chapter 17, Anger. Give up anger, give up pride, and free yourself from worldly bondage. No sorrow can befall those who do not cling to mind and body, who are free from moral defilements, and who never try to possess people and things as their own. One who holds back rising anger like a skillful charioteer checks a speeding chariot. That one I call a true charioteer, other charioteers merely hold the reins.
Conquer those who are angry through loving kindness, those who are evil through goodness, those who are greedy through generosity, and those who tell lies through truthfulness. One should speak only the truth, should not yield to anger, and should give freely when asked, even if it is only a little. By means of these three things, one may go to the world of the gods, injuring no one, always self-controlled in their actions. Those who are wise go to the deathless state, beyond all sorrow. For those who are vigilant, who train themselves day and night in the three modes of training, and who strive continually for Nibbana, the moral defilements come to an end. There is an old saying, I too love.
It is not just of today.
People will blame you if you say too much. They will blame you if you say too little. They will blame you if you say
Just enough.
no one escapes blame in this world. There never was, there never will be, nor is there now anyone who receives all praise or all blame, who would criticize those whom the wise praise day after day, knowing them to be truly faultless, wise themselves, and endowed with knowledge and virtue. Those who are faultless shine like a coin of pure gem, but not a gold. Even the gods praise them, even great Brahma. Guard yourself against bodily misconduct. Control your body, give up evil deeds, and cultivate good deeds. Guard yourself against evil speech. Control your tongue, give up evil speech, and cultivate good speech. Guard yourself against evil thoughts. Control your mind, give up evil thoughts, and cultivate good thoughts.
Those who are wise are disciplined in body, as well as in speech and in mind.
They are well controlled indeed.
Chapter 18, Impurities. You are now like a withered leaf, the messengers of death are near to you. You're about to go on a long journey, but you are so unprepared. Make a lamp for yourself, strive on earnestly, be wise, by removing impurities and freeing yourself from moral defilements. You shall live in the world of light. You are now well advanced in age, and you are in the presence of death. There is no place for you to stop along the way, and you are so unprepared. Make a lamp for yourself, strive on earnestly, be wise, by removing impurities and freeing yourself from moral defilements. You will no longer be subject to rebirth and old age. Little by little, instant by instant, remove your own impurities. As a silversmith removes the dross from silver, just as rust corrodes the iron from which it is formed, evil deeds lead those who do them to a state of woe. Non-recitation weakens the scriptures. The house falls into ruin when not repaired. The body loses health when it is not exercised. The watchman fails when vigilance is lost. Sexual misconduct is a taint in women. Lack of generosity taints those who give bad qualities. Indeed, attains both in this world and the next. But there is no taint worse than ignorance of the truth. The greatest taint, remove this taint through wisdom, and you will be taintless. Life is easy for one without shame, and as bold as a crow, a mischief maker who slanders others and is pretentious, aggressive and corrupt. Life is hard for one with a sense of shame, who is humble, gentle, cultivated, and detached, and who tries to live in purity. Those who kill, lie, get drunk, take what is not given, or commit adultery, dig their own graves, even in this very life. Those who drink to intoxication are digging up their own roots. Know this, dear fellow, not restraining yourself brings evil in its wake. Do not let greed and ill will drag you into prolonged suffering. Some give out of faith, others out of devotion. Do not envy others for the gifts they receive, or you will have no peace of mind by day or night. Those who have destroyed the roots of envy have peace of mind by day and night. There is no fire like passion, no grip like hate, no net like delusion, no river like craving. It is easy to see the faults of others. We broadcast them like winnowing chaff in the wind. It is hard to see our own faults, we hide them as a crafty gambler hides a losing draw. When one keeps dwelling on the faults of others and is always disparaging them, one's own moral intoxicants grow worse, making it harder to overcome them. There is no path in the sky outside the teachings of the Buddha. There is no refuge, all beings delight in fetters, but the Tathagatas are free from them. There is no path in the sky outside the teachings of the Buddha. There is no refuge, all conditioned things are impermanent, but the Buddhas are unperturbed.
Chapter 19. Established in Dhamma. Justice is ill-served when one passes judgment capriciously. Those who are wise pass judgment after carefully considering both what is right and what is wrong. Those who do not pass judgment capriciously, but instead in accordance with the law, safeguard the law thus. They are called those who abide by the law. One is not wise merely because one talks a good deal. Only those who are patient, who are free from hatred and fear, and who do no harm to others are wise. One is not versed in the Dhamma just because one talks about it. One is versed in the Dhamma who understands it and lives in harmony with it, even if one has heard but a little. Gray hair does not make an elder. One can grow old and still be a fool. True elders are those who comprehend the Four Noble Truths in the Dhamma, who are harmless and virtuous, and who restrain their senses and rid themselves of moral defilements. Neither pleasant words nor good looks can make a person attractive who is jealous, selfish, or deceitful. Only those who have uprooted such impurities from the mind are fit to be called attractive. Shaving one's head cannot make a recluse of one who is undisciplined and tells lies. How can one who is driven by covetousness and greed be a true recluse? One is a true recluse who has totally extinguished all evil, large and small. Seeking alms from others does not make one a bhikkhu, nor does following a dhamma that is foul make one a bhikkhu. He is a true bhikkhu who lays aside both good and evil, who leads a life of purity, and who passes through the world with detachment. Observing silence cannot make a sage of one who is dim-witted and ignorant.
like those who determine weight by holding a pair of scales. Those who are wise determine what is good and what is evil. They accept the good and reject the evil. For this reason, they are wise. They who also understand both worlds are called sages. Those who harm living beings are, for that reason, not noble ones. Only those who do not harm living beings can rightly be called noble ones. Not by mere moral practice, nor by acquiring much learning, nor by developing deep concentration, nor by dwelling in seclusion, nor by thinking to oneself. I enjoy the bliss of renunciation, not experienced by worldlings. Should the spiritual aspirant be content until full liberation has been achieved.
Chapter 20. The Path. Of paths, the eightfold is the best. Of truths, the noble four are best. Of mental states, detachment is the best. Of human beings, the all-seeing one is the best. This is the only path. There is no other that leads to the purification of vision. Follow this path. It will bewilder Mara. This path will lead to the end of suffering. This is the path I made known after the arrows of sorrow fell away. All the effort must be made by you. The Tathagatas can only show the way. Those who enter this path and practice meditation are freed from the bond of Mara. All compound things are impermanent. Those who realize this through insight wisdom are freed from suffering. This is the path that leads to purity. All compound things have suffering as their nature. Those who realize this through insight wisdom are freed from suffering. This is the path that leads to purity. All states are without self. Those who realize this through insight wisdom are freed from suffering. This is the path that leads to purity. Those who are indolent, who do not put forth the effort when they are young and strong, and who have a weak will and a divided mind will never attain path insight, which can only be perceived by wisdom. Be guarded in speech, well controlled in mind, and do no evil through your body. Purify these three, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. Meditation brings wisdom. Lack of meditation leaves ignorance. Knowing well this twofold path of gain and loss of wisdom, choose the path that leads to wisdom. Cut down the forest of mental and moral defilements, not real trees. The forest of mental and moral defilements breeds danger. Therefore, cut down this forest, including the undergrowth, O bhikkhus, and be free of craving. So long as the desire of man towards women is not cut down and the slightest trace of it remains, that is how long one's mind is in bondage, as the calf is bound to its mother. Cut off selfish desire, as one would pluck an autumn lotus with the hand. Follow the path to Nibbana expounded by one who knows the way. I will make this my winter home, have another house for the monsoon season, and dwell in a third during the summer. Lost in such fantasies, the immature forget the danger that awaits them. Death carries away a man who is absorbed in his family and his possessions, and whose mind longs for and is attached to sense pleasures, as the monsoon flood sweeps away a sleeping village.
Neither children nor parents nor relatives can rescue one whom death has seized indeed. Neither kith nor kin can give protection. Remembering this, those who are wise, who are restrained by morality, should quickly clear the obstacles to the path that leads to Nibbana.
Chapter 21. Varied verses. If by giving up a lesser happiness, one may behold a greater one, let those who are wise give up the lesser to gain the greater. Those who seek their own happiness by inflicting pain on others, being themselves entangled by the bonds of hatred, cannot be free from hatred. Do not leave undone what ought to be done, and do not do what ought not to be done. And such conceited and heedless ones, the burden of suffering will only grow heavier. And those mindful and contemplative ones who practice mindfulness of the body meditation, who always do what ought to be done and never do what ought not to be done, suffering will come to an end. Having slain mother, craving father, self-conceit, and the two warrior kings, and having destroyed the kingdom along with its revenue collector, ungrieving fares the Brahmana. Having slain mother, craving father, self-conceit, and the two warrior kings, and having destroyed the five hindrances, the fifth of which is perilous, like a journey along a tiger-infested path, ungrieving fares the Brahmana. The disciples of Gautama are wide awake and vigilant, with their thoughts focused on the Buddha day and night. The disciples of Gautama are wide awake and vigilant, with their thoughts focused on the Dhamma day and night. The disciples of Dhamma are wide awake and vigilant, with their thoughts focused on the Sangha day and night. The disciples of Dhamma are wide awake and vigilant, with their thoughts focused on mindfulness of the body day and night. Disciples of Dhamma are wide awake and vigilant, delighting in harmlessness day and night. The disciples of Gautama are wide awake and vigilant, delighting in meditation day and night. It is hard to leave the world. It is hard to live the life of a bhikkhu. It is painful to stay in the world. It is painful to have to be in the company of those of an uneven temperament. Those who wander in cyclic existence are trapped in suffering. Therefore, do not be one who wanders in cyclic existence. Do not be one who is trapped in suffering. Those who are full of confidence and pure in conduct, possessed of good repute and wealth, are honored wherever they go. The good shine like the Himalayas, whose peaks glisten above the rest of the world, even when seen from afar. The wicked pass unseen, like an arrow shot at night. Those who sit alone, sleep alone, go about alone, who are unwearied and who vanquish the ego by themselves alone, will find delight in a forest grove. Chapter 22. The downward course. Those who say what is not true about others
Those who do evil and then deny what they have done, both choose the downward course. After death, they become equals in the netherworld. Those who put on the saffron robe but remain ill-mannered and undisciplined in thought, word and deed are dragged downward by their evil deeds. Yeah. It is better for a monk who is without morality and undisciplined in thought, word and deed, to swallow a red-hot ball of iron than to eat the alms food offered by the devout. For misfortunes befall those who, unmindful of right conduct, commit adultery. Loss of merit, loss of sleep, condemnation, and rebirth in a state of woe. On this downward course, what pleasure can there be for the frightened man lying in the arms of his frightened lover, both going in fear of punishment? Therefore, do not commit adultery. Yeah, yeah. There's a blade of kuza grass can cut the finger when it is wrongly held. Asceticism carelessly practiced can send one on the downward course, and that carelessly perform a vow not kept, conduct unbefitting the bhikkhu. These things bring little reward. If anything is worth doing, do it well, do it firmly and energetically. Half-hearted ascetics nearly cover themselves with more and more dust, moral defilements. It is better to refrain from evil deeds. Evil deeds torment those who perform them later on. It is better to perform good deeds which will not lead to sorrow. Guard yourself well, both within and without, like a well-defended fort. Do not waste a moment, for wasted moments send you on a downward course. Those who are ashamed of what is not shameful, who are not ashamed of what is shameful, and who hold wrong views are headed on a downward course. Those who see danger in what is not danger, who do not see danger in what is dangerous, and who hold wrong views are on a downward course. Those who see wrong where there is none, who do not see wrong where there is, and who hold wrong views are on an upward course.
Chapter 23. The Elephant. Patiently I shall bear harsh words directed at me, as an elephant bears arrows shot from a bow on the battlefield, alas.
Most people are undisciplined. Only the trained are taken to gatherings of people. The king mounts only the trained horse or elephant. Best among men are those who have trained the mind to endure harsh words patiently. Mules, thoroughbred horses, horses from synth, and great elephants are good animals when they are trained. But even better are those with well-trained minds. Indeed, no means of transport can take one to the place where one has never been before. Only those with a well-trained mind can go to this untrodden land.
When it must and difficult to control, the elephant named Dhammapada, being held in captivity against his will not eat so much as a morsel. He yearns to return to his forest home. Those who are dim-witted, who eat too much, who sleep too much, who are lazy, and who wallow about like an overfed hog, are born again and again. Long ago my mind used to wander as it liked and do what it wanted. Now I can control my mind as a mahout controls an elephant with his goad. Delight in vigilance, guard your mind well. Raise yourself out of the mire of moral defilements, as an elephant raises itself out of the mud. If you find friends who are virtuous, wise, and loyal, joyfully and mindfully walk with them and overcome all dangers. If you cannot find friends who are virtuous, wise, and loyal, walk on alone, like a king who relinquishes his kingdom, or an elephant roaming at will in the forest. It is better to be alone than to associate with those lacking wisdom. Be content to turn away from evil and walk alone, like an elephant roaming in the forest. It is good to have friends when the need arises. Good to be content with whatever is available. Good deeds of friends at the time of death. But best of all is going beyond sorrow in this world. It is good to attend to the needs of one's mother. Good to attend to the needs of one's father. Good to attend to the needs of Samanas. But best of all is to attend to the needs of Brahmanas.
It is good to live in virtue till old age. Good to have unshakable faith. Good to attain the highest wisdom. Good to do no evil. Joy will be yours always. Chapter 24. Craving. The compulsive urges of those who live heedlessly grow like a creeper. They jump from one life to another, like a monkey looking for fruit in the forest. In this world, when one is overwhelmed by this vile craving that tenaciously clings to the senses, sorrow spreads like wild grass. In this world, sorrow falls away from the life of one who has overcome this vile craving. So hard to get rid of, as drops of water fall away from a lotus leaf. Therefore, I say to all of you assembled here, dig up craving root and all, as you would uproot beer on the grass. Do not allow Mara to crush you again and again, as a stream crushes reeds on its banks. A tree, though cut down, recovers and grows again. If its roots are not destroyed, suffering will come to you again and again. If these compulsive edges are not rooted out, those who hold wrong views, in whom the 36 streams of craving that flow toward pleasurable objects are strong, are swept away by the currents of their deluded thoughts connected with passion. The currents of craving flow towards all sense objects. The creepers of craving arise at the sixth sense doors and fix themselves on the sixth sense objects. Whenever you see these creepers of craving growing in your mind, uproot them with wisdom. And all human beings sense pleasures arise that are drenched with craving. All are attached to sense pleasures. All seek happiness, hankering after such pleasures. They are caught in the cycle of birth and death.
Those driven by craving are terrified, like a hare caught in a trap, held fast by fetters and bonds. They undergo suffering again and again for a very long time. Those driven by craving are terrified, like a hare caught in a trap. Therefore, those who wish to free themselves should overcome this craving. Even though he left the forest of desire for the household life and entered the grove of the life of a bhikkhu, he rushed recklessly back to that very forest. Behold, that man, though free, he ran back into bondage. Fetters of wood, rope, or even iron. Say the wise are not a strong, selfish attachment to wealth and family. Such fetters drag us down to lower planes of existence and are hard to break them by overcoming selfish desires and turn from the world of sensory pleasure without a backward glance. A person driven by fierce cravings is like a spider caught in its own web. Break out of the web and turn away from the world of sensory pleasure and sorrow. If you want to reach the farther shore of existence, give up what is before, behind, and in between. Set your mind free from everything and go beyond birth and death. And those who are disturbed by deluded thoughts, whose passions are strong, and who see only what is pleasurable, craving grows more and more. Indeed, they only keep strengthening their fetters. One who takes delight in calming thoughts, who is ever mindful, who meditates on the loathsomeness of the body, will get rid of craving. Such a one will break the bonds of Mara. Those who have reached their goal, who are free from fear, craving, and moral defilements, have cut off the thorns of existence. This body is their last. One who is free from craving and attachment, who understands the deeper meaning of what is written, is rightly called bearer of the final body, one of great wisdom, a great being. I have conquered myself and live in purity. I know all that there is to be known. I have left everything behind and live in freedom, having comprehended the Four Noble Truths by myself. To whom shall I point as my teacher? There is no gift better than the gift of the Dhamma. No gift more sweet, no gift more joyful. It puts an end to cravings and the sorrow they bring. Wealth harms those who are greedy, but not those who seek the other shore. By their craving for wealth, the greedy harm themselves and those around them. Greed ruins the mind, just as weeds ruin fields. Therefore, honor those who are free from greed. Hatred ruins the mind, just as weeds ruin fields. Therefore, honor those who are free from hatred. Ignorance ruins the mind, just as weeds ruin fields. Therefore, honor those who are free from ignorance. Selfish desire ruins the mind, just as weeds ruin fields. Therefore, honor those who are free from selfish desire.
Chapter 25, the Bhikkhu. Restrain your eyes and ears. Restrain your nose and tongue. The senses are good friends when they are restrained. Restrain your body and deeds. Restrain your tongue in words. Restrain your mind and thoughts. Good is restraint in everything. Those restrained in everything are freed from all sorrow. He is a true bhikkhu who has trained his hands, feet, and speech to serve others. He meditates deeply, is at peace with himself, and lives alone. He is a true bhikkhu who is restrained in speech, who speaks softly, who is modest, and who explains the Dhamma in sweet words. He is a true bhikkhu who follows the Dhamma, meditates on the Dhamma, delights in the Dhamma, and therefore never falls away from the Dhamma. He is a true bhikkhu who is content with what he receives and is never jealous of others. Those who are jealous cannot do well in meditation. Even the gods praise the bhikkhu who is contented with whatever he has and who lives a pure life of selfless service. Free from the desire to possess people and things, a bhikkhu does not grieve over what is not. With loving kindness toward all and with confidence in the Buddhist teachings, a bhikkhu will reach the holy state where all is peace. Bhikkhu, bail out your boat. When it is bailed out, it will go faster. Cast out greed and hatred and reach Nibbana. Cut off the 5 lower fetters. Cut off the 5 higher fetters. Cultivate the 5 faculties and you will cross the river of life. Meditate, bhikkhu, meditate. Do not be heedless. Do not run after sense pleasures. Do not swallow a red-hot iron ball and then cry, I am in great pain. There can be no concentration in those who lack wisdom, and no wisdom in those who lack concentration. Those in whom there is both wisdom and concentration are, indeed, close to Nibbana. The bhikkhu who goes to a secluded place to meditate, whose mind is calm, who clearly perceives the Dhamma, experiences a joy that transcends that of ordinary people. Whenever he reflects on the rise and fall of the aggregates that make up the body, he experiences joy and happiness to the wise. That is the way to the deathless. For a wise bhikkhu in this teaching, this is the beginning of the practice leading to Nibbana. Train your senses, be contented, strictly observe the fundamental moral code and keep pure and noble friends. Be a friend to all, perform your duties well. Then, with your joy ever growing, you will put an end to sorrow. As the jasmine creeper sheds the withered flowers that blossomed the previous day, so should you, O bhikkhu, shed blemishes such as attachment to sensory pleasures and to hatred. A bhikkhu who is calm in body, speech, and mind, who is well composed, and who has turned his back on worldly pleasures is called a peaceful one. Raise yourself by your own efforts, O bhikkhu. Be your own critic thus. Self-reliant and vigilant, you will live in joy. Be your own master, guide, and protector. Be your own refuge, train your mind as merchants train their noble horses. Full of peace and joy is the bhikkhu who follows the Dhamma and reaches the other shore beyond the flux of mortal life. Though young in years, a bhikkhu who devotes himself to the Dhamma lights up the world as the moon lights a cloudless sky.
Chapter 26. The Brahmana. O Brahmana, cut off the stream of craving with diligence and abandon sense desires. Go beyond the world of conditionality and know the deathless ground of life. Those Brahmanas who are well established in the 2 types of meditation will go beyond likes and dislikes, and all their fetters will fall away. That one I call a Brahmana, who is attached neither to the nether shore nor to the farther shore, and and who is free from moral defilements. That one I call a Brahmana, who dwells in seclusion, practicing both calm abiding and insight meditation, who is free from moral defilements and who has reached the supreme goal of life. The sun shines in the day, the moon shines in the night, the warrior shines in battle, the Brahmana shines in meditation. But day and night the Buddha shines in radiance of love for all. That one I call a Brahmana, who has shed all evil. I call that one a recluse whose mind is serene, a wanderer whose heart is pure. One should never harm a Brahmana. A Brahmana should never become angry and should never cause harm to others, even when harmed by them. The one I call a Brahmana, who does not retaliate when the intention to harm others is brought to an end. Suffering will wane. The one I call a Brahmana, who does not hurt others with unkind acts, words, or thoughts, and who is restrained in these three aspects. I call a Brahmana, who learns the Dhamma of the fully enlightened one, and who respectfully pays homage to the Holy One, as a Brahmin pays homage to the sacrificial fire. It is not matted hair, nor family background, nor caste that makes a Brahmana. Only those who have realized the truth and the Dhamma can rightly be called Brahmanas. They are the pure ones. What use is matted hair? O foolish one, what use is a deer skin on which to sit for meditation if your mind still sees with lust? That one I call a Brahmana, who is content with ragged robes gathered from a dust heap, who is lean with veins standing out, and who meditates alone in the forest. I do not call one a Brahmana just because one is born from the womb of a high caste mother. That one I call a Brahmana, who is free from moral defilements and selfish attachments. The true Brahmana has thrown off all fetters and does not tremble in fear. No selfish bonds can ensnare such a one. No impure thoughts pollute the mind. That one I call a Brahmana, who is cut through the strap of ill will, the thong of craving, and the chain of wrong views, together with latent defilements, and who has lifted the bar that fastens the door of ignorance. Such a one has gotten up from sleep and is fully awake. That one I call a Brahmana, who endures abuse, beating, and imprisonment without anger. Such a one has the power of patience no army can defeat. That one I call a Brahmana, who is free from anger, who practices austerity, who is virtuous and free from craving, and who controls the senses. This body is the last. That one I call a Brahmana, who does not cling to sensory pleasure, just as water does not cling to a lotus leaf or a mustard seed to the tip of a needle. That one I call a Brahmana, who, even in this life, realizes the end of suffering, who has laid down the burden, and who is free from moral defilements. That one I call a Brahmana, whose wisdom is profound and whose understanding deep, who knows the right path from the wrong path, and who has reached the highest goal. That one I call a Brahmana, whose wants are few, who is detached from sensory desire, and who associates with neither householders nor homeless mendicants. That one I call a Brahmana, who has put aside weapons and renounced violence toward all creatures, the perturbed as well as the unperturbed. Such a one neither kills nor helps others to kill. That one I call a Brahmana, who is never hostile to those who are hostile toward him, who is detached among those who are selfish, and who is at peace among those who have taken up weapons. That one I call a Brahmana, from whom passion and hatred, along with arrogance and deceit, have fallen away like a mustard seed that has fallen from the point of a needle. That one I call a Brahmana, who speaks gentle, instructive, and true words, and who does not offend anyone by his speech. That one I call a Brahmana, who here in this world takes nothing that is not given, whether long or short, small or great, pleasant or unpleasant. That one I call a Brahmana, who has no desire either for anything of this world or for anything of the next, and who is free from craving and moral defilements. That one I call a Brahmana, was free from craving, who through knowledge of the Four Noble Truths is free from doubt, and who has realized the deathless. That one I call a Brahmana, who in this world has gone beyond good and evil, who is free from sorrow, and who, being free from the taints of moral defilements, is pure. That one I call a Brahmana, who is pure, clear, serene, and unagitated, and in whom craving for existence has come to an end. Such a one shines like the moon in the cloudless sky. That one I call a Brahmana, who, having crossed the dangerous swamp of passion, the difficult road of moral defilements, the ocean of life, the darkness of ignorance, and the fourfold flood, has reached the other shore. Such a one practices both calm abiding and insight meditation, is free from craving and doubt, clings to nothing, and remains in perfect peace. That one I call a Brahmana, who in this world has given up attachment to sense pleasures, and who, having left the life of a householder, has become a bhikkhu. Such a one has eradicated sense desires and has come to the end of existence. That one I call a Brahmana, in this world has given up craving, and who, having left the life of a householder, has become a bhikkhu. Such one has eradicated craving and has come to the end of existence. That one I call a Brahmana. That one I call a Brahmana, who has given up attachment to the sense pleasures of human life, who has transcended attachment to the sense pleasures of celestial life, and who is completely free from attachment. That one I call a Brahmana, who no longer takes delight in sense pleasures, but rather takes delight in solitude. Such a one has attained perfect peace, is free from moral defilements, has overcome the 5 aggregates of existence, and is diligent. That one I call a Brahmana, who knows the passing away and rebirth of beings in every detail, who is detached, who is well gone, and who is enlightened. That one I call a Brahmana, whose destination no one can know. Such a one has eradicated moral defilements and is an arahat. That one I call a Brahmana, who does not cling to the aggregates of the past, future, and present, and who is free from moral defilements and attachment. That one I call a Brahmana, who's fearless like a bull, who is noble and diligent, who strives for high moral virtues, who has conquered Mata, who is free from craving, who has been cleansed of moral defilements, and who knows the four noble truths. That one I call a Brahman, who knows past existences, who sees both the celestial and the low worlds, who has reached the end of rebirths, and who, with path insight, has become an arahat. One who has accomplished all that had to be